Greetings to my programming lecturer, Mr. Brian, and my fellow classmates. Today, our group will be presenting on the Python program of Hotel Management System. Our group consists of two members, which is me, Eugene, and Darren Wong. First, I will start with the introduction part. Our group tends to create a Python program that helps Rainbow Hotel to manage the hotel room reservations and restaurants smoothly. Next, I would like to talk about the overview of our program objectives and its scopes. To start with, our objective is to ensure that the operations of room reservations and restaurant run automatically. Besides that, this program will also improve customer experience and its services. Lastly, our program will also ensure the privacy and encryption of customer personal data so the customer can use our system safely. Followed by the scopes. The strengths of our program include customization of Python program, user-friendly interfaces, and automation of routine tasks. In contrast, our program also has several limitations, which are the maintenance, staff training, and the decrease in performance when our program are handling a large volume of database queries. Now, I would like to show the program overview. To start with, the screen will pop out a window about Rainbow Hotel Welcome Page. When the Enter button was pressed, the main menu of Rainbow Hotel, which is full screen, will be displayed. The Welcome Page will be minimized. Clicking the Display Package button will display the three package options with their respective features. These package options include Standard Room, Deluxe Room, and Executive Suite Room. When the Make Reservation button is clicked, there will be entries that require information from the customer to make room reservation. After the customer inserts the information and click the Submit button, customer's information will be stored into the MongoDB database automatically. If the checkout date is earlier than the check-in date, an error message will pop out to alert the customer to insert the dates correctly. If the package number that is inserted by the customer is not between 1 and 3, an error message will be displayed. If the customer did not insert any information, there will be a message box that tells the customer that information was not given completely. The View Reservation button will display an entry that requires the customer's IC number for reservation checking. If the IC number exists in the database, the reservation information regarding the IC number of the customer will be displayed on the screen. If the IC number is not in the database, a message box will pop out, telling the customer no reservation found for the provided IC number. When the Cancel Reservation button is clicked, the system will request the customer to insert the IC number that exists in the database to delete the information. After the customer inserts and clicks the Cancel button, there will be a small window pops out, which displays the information of the IC number that is being deleted. Clicking the Yes button will remove the reservation from the MongoDB database. On the other hand, clicking the No button will remain the reservation. If the IC number inserted by the customer is not inside the database, the system will notify the customer that no reservation found for the IC number inserted. For the Restaurant button, the customer can choose the dishes that they would like to enjoy. Then, clicking the Submit Orders button will connect to the MongoDB database. The dishes chosen by the customer will be stored in the database. The Checkout button is responsible for the checking of the condition of hotel items. The customer will be required to insert the condition of the items by stating good or broke. The system will calculate the penalties and show the amount on the screen after the customer presses the Submit button. A pop-up window will confirm with the customer to check out and return the keys. The condition of hotel items will then be stored in the MongoDB database. If the customer spelled the good or broke for the hotel items condition wrongly, an error message will be displayed. If the customer does not want to check out or return the keys, the system will notify the customer by displaying a small window to remind them to return the room keys as soon as possible. For the feedback button, the customer is required to insert feedback about the hotel. The feedback will be stored into the MongoDB database once the customer clicks the submit button. If the customer submits with no information given, a message box will pop out to notify the customer that no feedback is given. Lastly, clicking the exit button will return to the welcome page. Now, I'm going to explain the code of our program. First of all, I would like to explain about the code of Rainbow Hotel main module. From the main module, we import tkinter and message box, so a customized window will be displayed. We set the attributes of the welcome page to be in windowed mode. This code will close the welcome page when the enter button was pressed. From this code of the main menu, we set the attribute of the message box to be in full screen. Then, we divide the page into two sections, naming them Frame 1 and Frame 2. We also add the contact information and the hotel addresses at the bottom of the section and set the anchor as south, which allows it to be fixed at the bottom of the page. These codes show the buttons on the screen. When the button was clicked, the command in each button will allow the respective functions to be carried out. The clear frame 2 definition function will clear the content inside the frame on the right side for every button. The program will return to the welcome page when the exit button was clicked. Next, I'll be showing about the Mongo database connection. Our program has 4 Mongo database collections, which are Reservation Collection, Restaurant Orders Collection, Checkout Collections, and Feedback Collections. Then, I will be showing the Display Packages module. The label of package options will be displayed at the top of the section. The images for each room packages will be shown at the left side, followed by the package features. For the package features, we use the command justify equals left to make all the features align to the left, just beside the images. Now I'll be passing to Darren to explain the next part.
Thank you, Eugene. Next is the check-in module. For the check-in module, we have 3 functions which are make reservation, view reservation, and cancel reservation. For the make reservation function, as you can see, we have the label and entry command which can let the customer to insert their personal information, check-in, check-out date, and the package they chosen. We also import the date time for the check-in and check-out date. Besides, we also use the Mongo database to store our customers' information by displaying reservation made successfully for the customer. If the customer key in the wrong date, it will display error, checkout date cannot be before check-in date. However, if the customer key in the number that is out of the range between 1 and 3 for the package option, it will show error, package option number must be between 1 and 3. If the customer does not key in any information, it will display error, information was not given completely. For the view reservation function, same as the make reservation function, we have also used the label and entry command to let the customer insert their IC number to view their reservation. Other than that, we also put a search button for customer to click on it to display their reservation. If the customer did make a reservation before, it will display, or else a message box will pop out with a message of no reservation found for the provided IC number. For the cancel reservation function, we use the global command to make the variable confirmation window be modified outside the current scope. By then, the confirmation window will display for the customer to confirm their cancellation. After the customer clicks yes, it will show reservation cancelled successfully. Same as the view reservation, if the customer insert the wrong IC number, it will show no reservation found for the provided IC number. After the check-in module, now is the restaurant module. We set the menu as a dictionary for storing the name of food. Besides, we also have the database for the storing of food ordered by the customer. For the display of food menu, we copy the image path and also use the button command for the customer to take their orders. For the image path, it's very specific because the location of the image is different in every device, so not every device is able to run the code. Besides, we use message box to display the food chosen by the customer added to the order. After customer ordered their food and click on the Submit Orders button, the orders will store in the database. After click on the Submit Orders button, it will display all orders have been submitted. The last one is the Checkout module. For the checkout function, we also use the same command as the Make Reservation function, which is label entry for the customer to insert the condition of the items. Not only that, we also store the information in the database. After the customer insert the condition of items, the total maintenance cost will be displayed out in a message box. If customer key in wrongly, which is outside the option of good and broke, or doesn't key in anything, it will pop up error, invalid input good or broke, or condition of hotel item were not given completely. Next, it will display would you like to check out with the option of yes or no. If customer click on yes, it will call the command return room key but display out would you like to return room key with yes or no option. If not check out, it will display please check out before leaving the hotel. If click on yes option to return the room key, it will display thank you for returning the room keys. By then, if click on no to return room keys question, it will display please remember to return the room keys before checking out. For the feedback function, we also use the label and entry command for the customer to write their feedback on our hotel. By then, we also use Mongo database to store customer feedback. If does not key in any feedback, it will display error, no feedback was given. That's all for our presentation. Thank you.